video, we're continuing the Alternate Future of the World series. This is recorded 4 days in advance. Yes, I'm away. Yeah. So let's see what happens. As you know, they started occupying land in the last video, and their advance began as they wanted lands that they weren't given in the peace treaty because they didn't expand enough. And well, their invasion quickly sweeps across, meeting up with the border of Czechia, which declared its independence. In the north, it launches an offensive in southern Nordic areas and northern areas, with their offensive bringing lots of gains for them, with them continuing their expansionism. Well, independentism has been banned, basically, with them pushing them back from the border of Czechia. With the borders looking like that for a bit, not borders, front lines, as they quickly move in to crumble the Nordic areas. And with that, now we'll occupy all of this. Consider that all occupied. With France entering with the goal of liberating. Not liberation, no. These two nations go in with the goal of expansion. One's a puppet, the other's not. But their entrance into the war is a shock, as they start multiple fronts. But they do not align with their enemies. With them moving into Denmark. With this meaning, the front line's almost certain to crumble. With Russia demanding Bulgaria joins with a promise of some lands, with them switching sides for this. As they move in against Greece, finally Russian troops arrive and they both work together. With the Europeans in a lot of trouble, as the Russians start racing towards major, to see who can capture the most of Germany areas. With also landing in southern Italy. Well, they move in here effectively. And then moving to here. In this time frame, the green nations are advancing. With them having two opposing ideologies. One's a dictatorship, the other's not so much. With them about to march into the rest of the major. With them just outside some of the major cities. Now, they have to do as well as they can. With the green nations occupying lots of land. Seeing the situation go bad, a few of the nations just leave. With these nations leaving the war. And no one really cares. Both of them it's seen as an advantage, with this Czechia being forced to join with them. As they march past eastern Germany, what was. And their advances in the south start speeding up as this is fully disorganized. And while in the Nordic area, not much fighting is happening. As they make a landing here and quickly capture the capital of this region just surrenders, hoping to get a better peace treaty. With Czechia and Russia advancing. With this being the front line, and then the green nations take over the rest. taking over these lands. And then they are basically accepting terms. They will divide it at the line which both of the nations meet with these front line. With one more war continuing. The war against Spain. With Spain managing to have to collapse at this point. And a new order has designed between the two. So let's see the peace treaty. Meanwhile, the Red Alliance decides it's not done yet. With expansion, so it declares war on Siberia. And it may have or may have not caused a big war to break out. And well, that's pretty much all for today's video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And stay in tune for the next video. Bye, guys!